Greetings, Confused to Focus TV family out there. This is Coach Lekeisha. I'm so excited for you to be here with me today. This is the place, family. This is the space where you meet your faith and become focused. You challenge burnout and you have a breakthrough for yourself. Think about that. I want you to choose wisely for yourself. You already know I'm focused mainly on midlife women to break free from confusion and align themselves with clarity, peace, and divine purpose. I'm so excited for the episode today, family. We're going to be having a great one today, and each one are always great. So the title of today's episode is When Clarity Fears Delay. Come on, Lyle. When clarity fears delay. We're going to talk about that, and I promise you will definitely relate to it. So before we go into it, please subscribe to this amazing channel and also invite to share with someone else, because I promise you someone else is going to be in alignment with this particular process. And I promise you it's something about what we need to connect with, because we need to understand that we can definitely be clear and we can have confidence in our clarity, family. A lot of times when we live it in life, we feel like we are stuck. We have a great fog that's presenting ourselves to us where we don't think clear. We don't know what we're doing. And guess what? We don't have an identity. Yeah, if you're feeling that way, I totally understand, because I was there. When spirituality is really become blah because we don't understand things. We feel like God left us. Raise your hand if you're feeling this way. I understand that's feel. We feel like we missed the mark. Man, we're way too old. We're way too seasoned. We missed our time. A lot of times we feel that way, and it's really not true. And I want you to understand that effect and understand that you can be clear in everything that you are. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming into this episode. Thank you so much, Wise, for being here. Thank you so much, others from YouTube, from Instagram, from LinkedIn, and from TikTok. Thank you so much for being here with us and YouTube moving forward ahead. Thank you so much for this time. So we're going to get into it today, family, and I'm so excited about it because I promise you'll receive clarity. This is the year 2025, and I feel that we all are looking for something in this year because it is a great year. We're already at the half mark of this year, already reached 6 months. I'm telling you, the time is going by very fast, family. So let's lean in. Let's take some notes and let's begin to journal and begin to take some tips for this today, because it's something that's going to be clear for each and every one of us. So I got a few questions for you. I want you to think about it. When you're in the waiting season, do you feel like you're avoiding to be obedient? Do you feel like that the last time you thought that something was going to be great for you, that it was the only time and you blew it? Do you feel like you're being dishonorable with yourself? Are you confused on life? And guess what? Are you downright fearful? Yeah, I've been there. I have a whole lot of fatigue, a whole lot of stress, a whole lot of things going on. Yeah, it feels that way, especially when you feel like you missed your mark and you feel like you're out of gas. Do you feel like you're out of gas? Do you feel like that you're out of alignment? You're just exhausted. You're tired. I know what that feels. Well, this episode is going to be for you, and definitely you're going to receive some clarity tips on how you can move forward ahead, how you understand that you did not miss your time. You did not miss your time to move forward in anything, and understand there isn't an age gap. I promise you that is something that the enemy tells each and every one of us, that your time is up. It is not true. I'm just telling you right now, your time is now. If you still want to do whatever you want to do, you can do it. You can walk in it. And I promise you, I'm going to give you the tips on how you begin to do that. I want you to walk blameless. I want you to walk blameless and be honest with yourself. You have that drive within you that keeps creeping up in the middle of your night, that bakery that you want to open, that business you want to open, or maybe there's that position that you want to apply to. It keeps waking you up that you want to go ahead and do it. But I'm going to tell you right now, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do not let procrastination be your mantra. I promise you, that's what the enemy wants to tell us, that, it is way too late. You don't have enough information. You're not educated enough. That is not true. It is your time. If it keeps coming up at you and at the wee hours of the night, if it be coming up in your mindset, it's for a reason. It's really much a charge right there for you to let you know that it is time. It is time right now. So I want you to stop overthinking. I want you to stop overthinking. I want you to think about you right now. Write out that amazing opportunity that you want. Begin to write out that dream. Begin to describe it exactly how you want it to be. If you want to open up this corporation, go ahead and begin to start that process. Go ahead and get that LLC. Go ahead and begin to get that production company. Go ahead and do it. Don't think about what you got to do, like the education and things of that nature. Don't think about that, because a lot of times that will create procrastination even longer. Just write it out. Write exactly how you want it to be. Begin to describe it. Begin to describe it. This is your vision into action. Begin to describe how you want it, the way you want it laid out, and how you want your team to be. Begin to be descriptive. It's important for you to do that, because as you begin to write it out and be descriptive with it, you're going to begin to create it and become a reality. I always lean on the word of God. Habakkuk 2:2 says to write the vision and make it plain so you can run with it. It's important for you to begin to write it, and that is very true. We begin to describe it in detail. Begin to understand what it's going to do, how you want it to be exactly for the detail, family. As you begin to describe it in detail, I promise you the resources and the means for it to creatively happen for you is going to come to pass. You're going to get a knock on your door of some type of financial breakthrough that you didn't know that you had coming. And somebody said, hey, you know what? This was supposed to be meant for you. Or somebody's going to give you a phone call and say, you know what? You have been on my heart. I want to bless you today. Whatever it is, I'm telling you, don't think it's just by happenstance. No, this is you being divine appointed to make sure that it happens. Because guess what? You begin to write it down, write that vision down, and made it plain for yourself, being clear for yourself. I promise you, as you begin to do that, it's going to become a reality for yourself. You're going to begin to see yourself at the ribbon cutting of your business that you're going to open. You're going to see yourself owning that bakery that you always wanted to do, on those amazing cupcakes or cookies or whatever it is. You're going to be able to see it. You're going to smell it. I'm telling you, being very descriptive. It's important for you to do that in order for you to begin to create what you want. As you begin to describe it, as you begin to understand it, it's going to be a reality for yourself. I promise you, it will be for yourself. It won't be delayed because you already writing it down. You already made the landscape. You already began to describe everything that you want. And guess what? Your dreams are going to become clear. You're going to begin to see yourself in that business. You're going to see yourself in that bakery. You're going to see yourself running again. You're going to see yourself well again. Begin to write what you want, not what you don't want. I'm going to say that again. Begin to describe and write what you want in detail, not what you don't want. Because one thing about it, God is not the author of confusion. If you're going back and forth, if you're fearful one day and then you're prosperous feeling another day, it's kind of like back and forth. It's really confusing. Stay on the mark of what you desire, what you want to create, because we are creatives. It's going to be something for you to begin to be descriptive in this way. Write it all out, family. I promise you, you're going to be able to see those amazing opportunities come to pass. Be clear, have clarity. You won't be overwhelmed. You won't be frantic. You won't feel that way because you know that it is meant for you. So these are part of the process and the tools for you to begin to understand how clarity won't feel delayed anymore. It won't feel like procrastination. It won't feel like fear. It won't feel like anxiety. It won't feel overwhelmed because you're very descriptive and you're very clear on what you desire. It's important for us to always understand this. We can always reactivate whatever we want as you begin to see it. Begin to describe it. Have a billboard. I would say a whiteboard, and begin to write out exactly what you want to see. Begin to look at it each and every day before breakfast in the morning, and then see it at lunch, and then see it at dinner. Have it right there before you and have your affirmations. I can do hard things. I can do great things. I am made for this. I am a great business owner. I'm a multimillionaire. I'm a multi-billionaire. Whatever it is that you desire, you will say your I am statements in front of yourself. And as you begin to have these I am statements in front of yourself, you're going to receive an unction for you to move forward into the next step and then the next step. You're going to be calling other people to you, people that are going to want to support you, that's going to want to be able to connect with you. You're going to have that amazing entrepreneur spirit in yourself, and you're going to be reactivate yourself. I promise you. And you're going to have people that are going to support you financially and the means to make sure it happens. And guess what? You're going to have people to come in and support you emotionally as well too. They're going to speak in your life, speak positively in your life. And you're going to be like, wow, I have not talked to this person in so long, or this person just called me out of the blue and began to say some great things to me. I'm telling you, this is not by happenstance. This is divine appointment for yourself. It's important for us to think in this way, important for us to understand this moving forward, because as we begin to operate in this way, guess what? It's going to become easier and easier and easier, and you're going to be so confident. Then you're going to have an unction to go out and be around others that are doing the very same thing. It's nothing like being around the people that are just like you, like-minded, that want to create visions and dreams too. They're going to be just like you, entrepreneurs, new moms out there, new dads out there. People are going to be out there that are just like you, that want to achieve the same thing that you want to achieve. It's something about having the right people that want to achieve the same goals, and it makes you feel stronger, right? It makes you feel like you're not by yourself. Begin to unload that. Begin to connect with other people. Maybe definitely connect with other entrepreneurs, other events, summits, whatever it is. Begin to connect with people that are just like you, and they're going to be able to uplift you as well. And guess what? You're going to come up with some more ideas in order how do you continue to move forward into your dreams and goals. I promise you, this is going to be a great process for yourself. You won't have confusion. You won't be rooted in fear. You won't be out of control and have fatigue when you're operating in this way. I'm promising you, God does not give up on any of his people, because he's there for you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. He's always going to champion you and always going to connect with you. That is your best friend. That is your great mentor, great person that's going to be there telling you that you can do anything. One thing that I know for sure, this is true, family. Anything that I always wanted to achieve in life, like for my body to get better, I thought that I was not going to be here. I thought that my body was going to derail even more and more because of a disease, right? So I had a choice. I could believe, that this disease is going to take me out, or I can believe that I'm whole, I'm healthy, I'm strong. So even when at first it didn't seem like it was getting better, I began to remember what God said. God says he is the healed. He heals those that are feeling ill. He is always going to make us well. He said he'll never leave me nor forsake me. I believe in his words, and I began to trust him. And guess what? I began to understand to walk in that way. I began to not listen to naysayers. I began to not listen to what these reports are saying that I was feeling this way, that I'm not going to be better, I'm not going to be well. I began to believe in God's word. I began to connect with my mentor when it comes to my body. I began to connect with the affirmations for myself. I began to change my diet. I began to understand that I am what I eat. So the things that I were eating probably taste really good at the moment, but probably was not doing good to my body, my temple. So I began to change a few things. And guess what? I am one that has a testimony that I am not the way the doctor said that I would be in. I'm actually vibrant. I'm actually feeling good. I'm actually a conqueror. And guess what? I'm able to speak about it as a testimony because I began to believe that I can win, that I am going to get better, and I am going to be whole. It's all about a mindset, family. It's all about our words. I have the choice. I could have chose lack, or I could chose prosperity. I choose prosperity. What about you? I feel that you're able to receive amazing encouragement by my story because, now I'm able to share that story in a great space and happy space. I'm smiling ear to ear because that one thing that doctor said was going to take me out did not take me out. It actually made me prosperous. And now I'm able to share with others how they can do the very same thing. Because God said he is not an author of confusion. And guess what? If he did it for me, guess what? He'll be able to do it for you. I know that for sure, family. So right now, I would love for you to do me a favor. Get your journal out. If you don't have a journal, get one. Get a journal and begin to write down those things that you desire. things that you want. Like I said, if you want to open a business, if you want to actually begin to connect with others and be able to understand how to create a bakery, whatever it is, begin to have your journal. I want you to begin to understand and address some of those things that does not feel good. Like if you had a disease or an illness, write that down. So acknowledge it and begin to take whatever it is that you don't want and begin to write out what you do want. If you want to be healed, you want to have this corporation, you want to have investors to come in and open up this business with, write that down. So you're not leaving just the lackful process just by itself. You're able to combat it with the things that you do want. And this all goes into your journal and begin to walk in it. I promise you, as you begin to walk in this week, I'm telling you, it's going to be great for you. You're going to see different changes in your way of thinking and in your surroundings and in the people that are connected with you. I promise you, the naysayers will not stick with you. The people that are lackful will not stick with you. Because that's what? They cannot compete with what you're doing. You're talking prosperity and they're talking lack. So it's not about you saying that you don't get away from me, but you're just focusing on what you want. And as you can see, you're going to begin to continuously be prosperous over and over and over again. I promise you, these affirmations work. And this connection does work, family. And I promise you, my life story, I tell people all the time, if God did it for me, guess what? He can do it again. He can do it for you. And I'm so excited for each and every one of us. So family, like I said, get your journal and begin to write the journal prompts out and begin to write the affirmations that you do truly want and begin to declare them today. I promise you, you will not be in a fog anymore. You'll begin to be a victor. You will begin to be in victory. And I promise you, it's going to work out for you. Begin to walk it out. Begin to talk it out. And begin to act as if everything that you want is happening right now. I promise you, as you act as if, that is going to come to pass. I promise you, because God wants us to be in a reality right now. And as you be in a reality right now for what you desire, I promise you, it's going to work out for yourself. So, like I said, this process works all the time, family, and I know it's going to work for you. And I'm just so thankful for each and every one of you for coming into this episode on Confused to Focus TV. And I thank God for you. So, family, one thing that I really want you to do is want you to grab my latest book. This is How to Get Unstuck, Confused to Focus, the revised version. And this is when I go into detail on how I began to have a testimony of how I began to be better when it comes to my health. And I began to understand how this was when I was stuck in the first place. I began to talk about how I began to change my environment around the people that are around me. And I began to walk into victory. And I'm telling you, the details of what's in this book, you definitely want to grab it because I promise you, you will not remain stuck. You will be unstuck. And I promise you, you're going to be authentic with yourself. And guess what? You're going to be a victor. And I promise you are. So family, you already know. I want you to connect with me on Break Free Circle as well. And I promise you that's a team of us to come together throughout the week and begin to talk about how we're able to be victors together and how we're able to champion each other. Because guess what? It's a tribe of us together that we're able to connect with each other and we're going to be able to win together. So Break Free Circle is definitely one process that you want to connect with. And don't forget to connect with me on my website. I am Lekeisha, and that's going to have all my books, resources as well, opportunities for you to coach with me and for us to connect together, and definitely my summits and definitely events that I have as well. You're going to be able to connect with me one-on-one and in a group setting as well too. And also you're going to be able to connect on my amazing merch, my amazing book, So Rockstar t-shirt. Family, you definitely want to get that copy of your t-shirt right now. Definitely get it for yourself if you want one, and definitely for your friends and family. And guess what? If you already got one, go ahead and get one for somebody else as well too, because you never know. Sharing is caring. I promise you, somebody is going to feel like a victor and going to feel like they are definitely going to be able to do anything when they wear this t-shirt, family. So you definitely want to get that. So you already know how I end my episode. And all you do, lead with confidence, understanding, and love always. Always know that you win. Always know that you can do anything in life together. I look forward to seeing you on next week on Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is Lekeisha, family, and I'm signing out. Thank you. You have a great day.